Hey guys, it's Bina, and in today's video I want to go over something that I missed yesterday, which is a forum post announcement from EHG regarding explosive Ballista. And let's go straight into it. There's an upcoming bug fix to Ballista. It is going to nerf explosive Ballista's area. So it is mainly for, like, you know how explosive Ballista had a massive AoE, it was off-screening everything? Well, apparently it was getting 1% increased radius per dexterity rather than 1% increased area per dexterity. There was no real way for anyone to, except if you looked really a lot into it, there was no way to know that this was actually a bug. Obviously, I thought it was like really overtuned and we were getting too much area per dexterity, but I did not think it was an actual bug. It was just, I just thought it was like a numbers issue. Well, apparently it is not that, and it's bugged. We're getting increased radius per dexterity instead of 1% increased area per dexterity. What this means is that with 50 dex before the fix, we were getting 8.1 radius rather than 4.67 after the fix. And with 100, we were getting 13.5 instead of 6.037. So I took these numbers and I adjusted them to my character that I have. So I have over 150 dex. You can get upwards of 200 dex with like proper gear, but with a reasonably well geared character, you will have above 150 dex, and this is the new AoE that we will have after the fix. Okay, so this is about the AoE you will have with like 150, 155 dex. Keep in mind that the AoE that you see is actually bigger than the AoE that hits enemies, right? So if I put my ballistas up here, you can kind of see that the AoE actually hits these mods, these dummies here, but you don't get the damage on them. You need to be a bit closer to them to actually have the damage numbers pop up. So this is about the AoE you will need to be able to get these dummies to hit. So this is the new AoE. How will this affect the build? It will affect it quite a bit because we were relying, especially on the higher end, especially on the DPS version, we were relying on off-screening enemies and using our silver shrouds to be able to dodge the next hit. And so investing nothing into defense and only into damage and area. And the area was a big portion of our defense, actually. So it will affect it. Is it still going to be S tier? I do think so. Yes, it will still be very good. But it's definitely a drastic nerf to it. And you will absolutely feel the nerf. So this is all I wanted to talk about today. The new AoE for Explosive Ballista. Is the build dead? No. Is the build affected? Yes. So now that you have this information and that you can see what the actual area will be, assuming about 150 dex, 155, you will be able to make the decision whether you want to continue playing this build or you want to move on to something else, especially if you invested a lot into this build. Now you actually know if it's worth it for you to continue. So that is all I wanted to say. I want to show you guys the actual AoE that you will have after the bug fix. So take this as you may, and then make your decision based on that. Now, that being said, I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. And even if even if it's bad news for you, I hope you still enjoyed last Epoch. And there's a lot of refreshing content coming up in the future. And I am super excited about the future of this game. Thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you guys in the next video, and bye-bye.